Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. I had to mess with some of my audio settings because something keeps registering on my microphone. I think it's my computer fan, which is working harder now that it is getting warmer. So I had to lower the compression a little bit, make it a little harder to pick up. So occasionally I might cut out. If it happens too much, please let me know. But other than that, yeah, should be good. Tonight we're gonna play more Wolfenstein, the New Order. Still having fun. I mean, as much fun as you can have experiencing the fascist hellscape that is the alternate history of the Third Reich. Yeah, shooting Nazis is pretty fun. So we're gonna get into it. I don't know. Obviously, we'll go for about 2 hours. We'll see how far we get. If I keep dying, then we'll not get that. Anyway, words are hard, and my brain is fried because I've been playing so much Slay the Spire 2. So much. So we're taking a break to, just shoot things and not think hard. So I needed to get out.
Is there a way to the vent duct up there? Possibly a way out.
Lass sie nicht rein! Fuß! Besser drücken, Männer!
Yes! Yeah, climb up in there!
Only have my knife.
Probealarm! Gefangene, bewahren Sie Ruhe!
Yeah. Automatic shotgun?
Right.
Automatic shotgun, you say? My allies don't need armor, right? Can I kill my friends too? Or did they kill them?
Time to go, Captain. Let's get out of here together.
Don't worry, Wyatt. I think your name was Wyatt.
Thank you, sir.
Gosh, picked a heck of a time to show up. Heck of a time. Not many of us left still fighting since the war ended, It's been rough. We get out of here alive, things are going to change, Captain Blazkowicz. They got it. Hear that? Reinforcements. They'll bring the hammer down on this whole city block.
This way, Captain. Wait! Oh, Jesus. There's a Panzer out there. If we run like heck, I think we can make it. Follow me!
Run like heck.
Go this way, Captain! Yeah, that's right. I think we can pull this off if we work together.
I love the animations so far.
Cover me while I open the
Again,
gate.
it feels a lot like Apple in all the best ways.
Gefangene aus Feldblock B2 entkommen! Alle Mann sofort zum Einsatz
Oh, that's where I'm supposed to cover you from. Hey, this is where we snuck in.
Wir verlieren die Kontrolle! Schießt die Gefangenen!
Come on, Cap! We can make it! They just keep coming!
Where are we going, bud? Are we doing this? What are we doing? Good now, Wyatt? Sorry, let me just execute rather than letting disable. You need me to do a lot of things for you, Wyatt. I get that you've been in jail for 16 plus years, but come on, man. This looks a lot like that other room we were in earlier. Okay, yeah. Oh, I succeeded in laying down suppressive fire, did I? Going through here, like, plan Wyatt.
Hey! Captain Blazkowicz! Head up the stairs!
Sorry, dog. Man, they really know how to make you feel special about this game. Seems like a freaking Thor in StarCraft, except I'm a person instead of a mech. Oh, hi Wyatt, sorry. Let's go double. Obviously, we have to ask what's up the stairs. Okay, now we're almost dead. Taking a bunch of shotgun blasts directly to the face.
Shoot them!
Oh, I'm
I'll
sorry.
steal us a
I
car!
thought we were doing something else. Sorry. My instinct not to shoot people really bites me in the butt here. Where's them? Ow.
The engine running!
Crafty, loyal, tenacious.
Got it! Got it open, Captain! Quiet, you!
Dead end, Captain.
Go up, not. She just happens to know exactly.
I can't believe you made it out of there.
Anyway. Let's go.
Do any of you know how to hotwire a car? Oh, good. Please tell me you know where to go.
Taking you home! There's cameras all over the city. They're tracking us no matter where we go. Nighttime will be easier. There's more options. A daytime entrance into the Kreisau Resistance headquarters is not advisable in the least. Never been attempted as far as I know. But the skies seem clear. No one's following us. I think we can make a little history today. This is a two-part maneuver. Done right, we should head perfectly into a blind spot. Everybody ready? Go! Now! Run!
Perfect throw. Perfect brick throw.
The good thing about the Nazis is they really are stupid. So long as we're hidden by this mist, no one will see us. Now, for the second part, the jump. Once we're underwater, hold your breath, swim after me. Stay submerged no matter what happens. There are Nazis all around. If you break the surface, they will kill us. Don't hesitate. Jump!
That's pretty good. I have it right there. Oh, but I don't have guns, so. Or I don't have access to guns. Why is it going onto the speaker? Will that become relevant soon? Why did I lose all my guns? Why would you lose all my guns? Come on, man.
I'm so sorry. There was no break in front of that hatch when I left. I've been in prison for 3 months. Great job keeping us alive out there, Captain. It's good to be home.
Hold me, I'm freezing.
Max! Oh, feelings mutual, Max!
Put them down, Max. Gently.
Whoa! Stand down! This is Klaus. He's one of us. He was a Nazi before, but he's on our side now.
Easy, Johnny.
How is this possible? We are in the very center of Berlin. You're hiding in plain sight.
It's the last place they would look out.
Will they not hear us?
Best to keep your voice down, then, yeah?
Fuck me. B.J. Blazkowicz. I should have known only you would be dumb enough to do a daytime entry.
Man,
Glad to have you back, Wyatt.
Caroline, you're alive.
If you call shitting in a bag living, 3 pulverized vertebrae. You?
Head trauma, 4 inches of cast iron shrapnel right in the conch. Still in there.
Severed colon, septic shock, shattered pelvis.
Memory loss, flashbacks, 14 years in a loony bin.
Good to see you, William. So, what can you do?
For your collection, Jay.
Wow, so happy to see you, man. What's it been, 3 months since they hauled you away? Thought you were dead, actually. They send people off to that prison, they don't come back, you know? It's a trip, and you brought some new cats with you, actual reinforcements. It's cool, man.
I am hearing interesting things out of London. I have a folder marked Project Whisper, but someone has borrowed it. Klaus, I believe it was. Can you find it and bring it to me, would you please, Captain? Now that you are here, I think we can do great things. Why don't you sit with me, Miss Anya? Listening on these frequencies. Anything out of London, make a note of the time and write down as much as you can. Here is pen and paper.
Can I use your typewriter?
You know how to type.
Yes. My parents thought I should learn.
Ah, for you to take dictation, prescriptions and such.
Not really. It was useful during my time at the University of London for my doctorate in archaeology. Then the Blitz came, and I had to go back home.
Casual drop that she has a PhD.
I was only 16.
At 6. Oh, she was working on a PhD at 16?
Please.
That's more reasonable than having one? but-
Assist me in figuring out what these damn Nazis are up to.
Oh, so that's okay. This is pretty cool. Saving art because the Nazis were very, very, very vicious about destroying famous art pieces.
You know about before going off on you like that. It's a force of habit.
No worries, Johnny Cowboy. It's not the first time it happens.
Yeah, perhaps you should consider removing them tattoos.
I will, in time. I was, as you Americans say, all wet when I got them, and I'm sorry to say it was a very proud moment of my life. I want removing them to be an even prouder moment. No more Nazis, no more tattoos.
So long as you don't get in the way of me killing Nazis, we'll see eye to eye. Caroline's looking for a document folder, Project Whisper.
That was straightforward.
Ruhige sich, Junge. Max doesn't speak English very well, but he does know Project Whisper. It's a risky business operation. He knows what it'll cost us to pull it out. Max doesn't like violence. He doesn't want to see anyone get hurt. Alles in Ordnung, mein Sohn. Wir werden für dich kämpfen.
Caroline said you borrowed the folder. Do you have it here?
I did take it 2 days ago, but I put it back. Go to the ground floor. The folder should be in the drawer in a desk in her room, where I left it. Make a looky low and Caroline.
Oh, it's so good to be home, Captain. You know, I think I might need to catch some Z's. Yep. I'll see you when I wake up, okay?
Good night, Wyatt. Sleep well. I mean, as I just snoop around your room. Again, my German is pretty weak. Is calling it is a generous way to describe it. I mean, there's a lot of shared work. You know, just enjoying.
Well, that seems to be in order.
Prompt there. Hey, the knives. Well, it won't let me draw my knives until such a time as I need them. I'm gonna bet that we need to break this chain so we can get down this duct. Nice. Classic. Since Carolyn is in a wheelchair, I'm going to assume her room is on the floor. Unless this ramp, this extremely steep ramp, is intended to allow her to go up and down. I guess if it's motorized, then it might be okay.
Well maintained work.
Nice.
Leave me alone, all right?
Finally, the British tyranny comes to an end. London, June 12, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high over this morning over Buckingham Palace. It marked the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerald Feigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected. The majority of the British people will soon realize that they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. Regime crosses the Atlantic, Vancouver, January 3rd, 1947. Earlier this week, a German submarine was sunk under the Cabot Strait just a few miles off the coast of Cape North. Today, hundreds of ships crossed the Atlantic and the first German troops set foot upon Canadian soil. Now is the time to be brave, said the Prime Minister in an emergency radio broadcast. It's now or never. Our boys at the front line need your support to defend our homeland, defend our freedom.
I don't know you. I'm not looking to make friends.
Alrighty, Bobby. No worries. No worries. Don't have to be friends. I'm just going to enjoy reading your newspapers. Last light in England, Paris, September 17th, 1951. The stalwart resistance of the brave people of London has been quelled, claim sources inside London. After the August uprising, which had seemed like a turning point for the resistance fighters, the German tyrants have unleashed their latest machine of oppression, a monstrous thing called the London Monitor. Eyewitness reports describe the fight as a massacre with the cobblestone streets drenched in the blood of the brave resistance fighters, crushed or gunned down by the giant machine. German combat units then proceeded to move from block to block, systematically taking out the last remnants of freedom fighters. Okay. So here's Carolyn's room. Nice. Yeah. Missing something? Is this where I'm supposed to be? I'll take some gold, I guess. My room. Oh, you won't crawl back through? That's sections I haven't explored yet.
Hey, it's not in there. Already looked. Anyway, I forgot to tell you. Try and not speak about Project Whisper when Max is around. He heard us discussing the plans for it, and it really upsets him.
A toy. What's it doing in Caroline's room?
You think you can handle killing a man, Anya? Takes a very special mindset to kill a man, Anya.
Scribblings all over this report.
I'm not sure you have it in you, but
Or bored.
maybe you can convince me. God knows we can always use more freedom.
Are you dead? I'm prison.
Jerk.
If I were a top secret hidden report, where would I be? Going back up through there.
Someone spilled nails on the floor and just left them. Like a kid would do. Must be Max's room. What is Max hiding in there? Is that the Project Whisper folder? Either need a crowbar or find a way around.
We did find a way around. Do I have to? Oh, fine. Fine. Simply too eager.
Much obliged, Captain Blazkowicz. You ready for an assignment?
Nice.
Friends and comrades, this is it. Project Whisper. It's been in development for years. A helicopter aircraft. The Nazis have found a way to make it virtually silent in flight and undetectable by means of radar. Anya has decrypted the Nazi chatter out of London and located the only 3 prototypes in existence at the London Nautica research facilities there. With Captain Blazkowicz on the team, we are finally strong enough to strike at their operations. The days of scurrying like rats are over. With these machines in our possession, we can go anywhere, hit anything. We will rebuild the Kreisau Circle, arm ourselves to the hilt. We will rise up and take down Death's Head for good. They think the war's over, that we are weak, beaten, don't have the guts to oppose them. And as always, they are wrong.
I've got a 14-hour drive. I've got a sinus infection. I haven't had a full night's sleep in 8 months. So let's go, people. Because I'm not doing this again.
Thank you for doing this, Mike.
Stop. I just want to get this over with.
He's probably going to sacrifice himself in a very noble and dramatic way. So ostensibly he's the one who doesn't want to be here.
Danke. Sie können passieren. Ein Hitler!
Oh, Hitler. Fucking Nazi twin. This big fucking disgrace of a building is a London Nautica. This used to be downtown London. Used to be fighting in the streets over here. I mean, furious, unrelenting resistance. And then the Nazis brought in a London Monitor and everything went to shit from there. They just do whatsoever they please now. They just fucking leveled everything and erected this fucking monstrosity. It's a top Nazi research facility, this is. Aviation, space, all kinds of evil shit transpiring. Caroline and the other pilots should be over the radio tower by now, you see it. Anya's operating the radio back in Berlin. You can reach him using this.
Nice. You'll have a headset.
This is where you get off. So long, Blazkowicz. You make this count, all right?
Dog, you know I am. Sorry? Was that part of the plan? Did I just get skipped somehow?
It's all up to you now, Blazkowicz.
They really didn't talk about that as part of the
Top of the
plan.
radio tower,
Putting that out
approximately
there.
7 blocks from your location. You'll have to find a way to the top floor of the Nautica and open the hangar doors. That way me and the other pilots can get inside.
Ha! Here I am forgetting I have a laser cutter. Yeah? Did I not make that big enough? Okay, so the very bottom part of it does regenerate. Right? Oh. Well, not enough to get through. Oh, and then suddenly it all just disappears, huh? Okay, well. Okay, let's try that again. That's rough, buddy.
Up ahead is the reception area. I want you to go to the far end of the reception area, through the large doorway, and into the moon dome.
It was thrice Blazkowicz, and Bobby's death will not be in vain.
No sign of the London monitor. We might be okay, assuming we don't crash our hang gliders.
Good. Let's get us there. Of course, there's going to be an Enigma code in here. shape of this thing. It's not a ranged precision. I'm just curious. Are you telling me they didn't hide an Enigma code piece in the cafeteria closet?
Okay. You put a Nazi on the moon. Fuck you, Moon.
Fuck you, Moon. Okay, so where are we even supposed to be going here? Supposed to open this door somehow? Ah, this is a lever, clearly.
There's a door to the maintenance section. Look for a door on the outer wall near to the top of the dome.
Captain. We should shotgun it. Use our super sniper ammo. That looks like it, right? So, no dice, you say? Shame. With that, but go off the floor and see a better angle. I love that they just stood there and watched me shoot the gun. Can't shoot that very top segment. Yeah. I'll be disappointed if I missed one, and there is actually something shooting them in.
Halfway to the top of the dome. Can you find a way to reach it?
That looks like the door they're talking about. Up here. I love when they actually write text on these things rather than just letting it be blank. paper recharging, so I don't sit here and wait.
Hopefully the elevators haven't suffered any damage from the blast.
Mieses Gefühl bei der Sache. Nochmal! Diese Aufzüge sind dafür ausgelegt. Und was zur Hölle war das? Klingt, als wäre jemand auf dem Aufzug.
Shooting the brakes off an elevator. What could go wrong? Better stand on the counterweight.
Is that one the counterweight? Well, that's a reload screen. So I did
Hopefully the elevators haven't suffered any damage from the blast.
Awkward.
Hopefully the elevators haven't suffered any damage from the blast.
So, which one's the counterweight? Do I just stand on this ledge? Do I jump over? What's the counterweight? Forgive me for not being someone who knows what an elevator
Shooting the brakes off the elevator. What could go wrong? Better stand on the counterweight.
The counterweight? Yeah, we love how momentum doesn't transfer when we're standing on the counterweight anyway.
I think I found something.
What do you see?
Nice.
Ancient artifacts. Highly technological in nature. Parchment. Looks like Hebrew. I think the Nazis are trying to reverse engineer all this stuff.
Are there any identifying marks?
Dot? You should. Dog, Abel, apostrophe. Abel, Tara, space, yoke, item, Charlie, Hal, Uncle Dog.
Might be something in our archives, Anya. See if you can find any references to Dot Yishud.
Will do. Be careful out there.
I like her, Blazkowicz. Good catch. Be sure to bring as much of this Dot Yishud stuff as you can carry.
Will do.
That was pretty smooth. Creating the Perfect Mind, Brussels, October 10th, 1960. As one of the key figures in computational scientists, Dr. Ernst Brandt was the inventor of the first AI system to be used in one of the General Strauss's war machines, the Panzerhund. Now his gaze is fixed on the next challenge, the creation of the smartest non-human intelligence in existence. There are many benefits for society if such an artificial being could be created, said the soft-spoken doctor to us when we met up with him last week in the Modern School of Computer Science in Brussels. Not least because it can help us optimize the process of determining who is a decent citizen and who is not. It is a tantalizing thought indeed, which is why General Strauss has granted Brandt an increased funding to his research. Boy. Again. Look at what fascism does, shall we?
Versuchsprogramm gestartet. Versuchsprogramm erfolgreich.
Gotta be a way in there.
Can't mantle up that high, huh? In some games, you can jump and then crouch, try to get extra height. This doesn't seem to be one of those games.
One more. Right. Let's fire it up.
Versuchsprogramm gestartet. Versuchsprogramm erfolgreich.
Classy.
I think you're in the room that's blacked out on the blueprint. The door is reinforced with blast shields. You'll have to find another way out. I see a small plumbing channel behind the north wall. Look for some form of access point near the floor.
Pretty cool this tool just disappeared. Get another episode of I'm Just Dumb. Yeah, still not enough.
About 2 floors up is an access point leading directly into the hangar.
So I don't see counterweights on this elevator, so we're just supposed to climb this. Got it.
You should be very close. The hangar is where the Project Whisper helicopter prototypes are kept.
Gold pocket. Nice. Okay, so we've got turrets. I think I want a pistol ammo. Cool, that was fair. Ooh, reset the whole thing, huh? Okay.
There's my helicopters. That's it, engineering. That's your bottom dollar, it is.
This power should
be easier. You didn't have big armed robots, and I had an army.
forward.
Nazi's dead. Nazi robot's dead. Broke all your shit. Helicopter secured.
Gibraltar Bridge opened. Madrid, October 3rd, 1957. The biggest bridge ever built was finally inaugurated yesterday evening after a gathering crowd of top Nazi politicians as well as specially invited upstanding citizens in the area. The honor of putting a ribbon went, of course, to our beloved leader who was flown in from Berlin this morning and had held a short, powerful speech in front of the impressive construction crossing the Gibraltar Strait. I was moved to tears, said Wilma, a local shop owner. He has such a way with words. She wasn't the only one moved to tears. Gunther Grunwald, head engineer of the project, received a special thanks from our leader. I'm speechless, said Grunwald afterward. I don't know what to say. Don't speak that much German.
Well done, Blazkowicz. Don't move, you're getting visitors.
Don't move. Try not to.
Crazy.
Oh my God! Look out! No, Klaus! Klaus, are you alright?
Are you okay, mister? Nothing broken.
Gosh, dang it, Klaus! Be more careful, all right? I can't have two dying on me. Captain, pick up Caroline. Put her in the pilot seat of the last helicopter.
My hero.
How did you survive? I thought you were dead.
Don't remember much. Remember punching Hans Gross in the face. Remember ascending into the sky. For moments there, I thought I was going to heaven. Then falling, then pain. First pain of my life. Felt like my insides were running out through my back. Could barely move. Had to crawl. They found me after 3 days in a ditch. Long months in a Kreisauer hospital bed. They were shoving tubes in me. Infection. These things I don't want to remember.
I'm sorry about your legs.
Don't be. I've learned how to fly. Trust me.
Not a single person sees these things flying into the heart of Earth.
No way, no way, no way!
Have you finished complaining? For now, this is top priority. What is the dot ye should? How can we get in contact with them? Anya, what do we know?
Very little, but I have some ideas.
Good. Anya, you take the lead on this. Blazkowicz, whatever she needs, you help her find it, yeah?
There's a lot of quick segues.
William, I could
scenes.
use your help. Could you come over here for a second?
From the east, Berlin, April 4th, 1947. It was a devastating defeat for the Red Army. The German flag was raised on the western side of the river Volga this morning. In a statement, a reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter, said the victory is not only thanks to our hardworking and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhund is a mechanical autonomous beast of war that cannot feel fear and cannot feel remorse. It's the purest form of killing machine that will tear the Russians apart limb by limb. Surrender, Moscow, December 12th, 1946. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy smiling faces of the victorious German army and the liberated Russian people. The last battle against the Red Army took place in Izhevsk, following the month-long campaign to seize the Russian capital, a campaign which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army. With nightly bomb raids by the German Air Force and the Red Army's military factories in the Ural region, it was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale. The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found. Rumors circulating they may have been assassinated by his own men. Royal Air Force did down but not out. Liverpool, June 25th, 1905. Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday in the battle over Liverpool. Major losses were reported on both sides. The RAF were forced to retreat after losing more than two-thirds of their fighters. Even faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in the skies continue to fight for king and country. This fighting spirit may be what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. Us Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner, trying to put out a fire raging inside St. Luke's Church. I'll be damned if I will let some Jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above Liverpool yesterday, burst out of his burning wreckage, his body on fire, and armed only with a pistol, and killed 4 German parachuters before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at our doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly good, boys. Read that one. Featuring Asia, Berlin, July 8th, 1948. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts commented that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to the field marshal claim that a plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. The states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior. Extra prisoners escape Eisenwald. October 13th, 1960. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped from Eisenwald prison. The prisoners were described by the police as highly dangerous murderers, rapists, and degenerates. They advised the public to stay alert for people displaying deviant behavior and report anything that may help them track down individuals. Moscow in flames. Stockholm, March 16th, 1955. The Red Army were forced to retreat last night from Moscow, engulfed by flames following a week-long German bomb raid. The barrage of mortar fire hurried them out the night well into Thursday morning. Seems to have obliterated what was left of the inner parts of the city. As there's been no word on the whereabouts of either Joseph Stalin or his high command. Nautica bombed by terrorists. London, October 16th, 1960. A suicide bomber detonated explosives packed in the trunk of a small car at the entrance to the London Nautica Research Center early yesterday morning, killing dozens of employees working at the facility and injuring hundreds. Officials say it's the first attack they've had in London for years. It comes just months after the anniversary of the August uprising, where scores of degenerates tried to cast the abstinent citizens of the city into anarchy and mayhem. Okay, we'll just put that on, yeah.
I found some interesting leads. This parchment describes a way to create a type of super concrete.
This is what the Nazis have used to build all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes. Everything, even this place. This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yishut members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical.
Yep. Quite critical indeed. Yep. Quite critical. Classy.
That'll be all. We can go now.
The hangar's down here. Walk around it now.
There's a patch of mold. Need a Circular saw to cut a sample. Gotta be some power tools nearby.
Idiot.
Quite a fall there, Mr. Big Cheese. You're in the sewer system now. You will find your way back here if you have a look around, yeah?
All right, Klaus, back to work.
House of the Rising Sun. Oh, automatic, you say? I get that the point is that they're right under their nose. Like, I have a hard time feeling safe in the slightest, knowing that they can just drop drones that would easily be able to fly if they knew where they were going. Change directions. That door has a little blue mark. I guess it's where I'm supposed to. No, what? It's from the other side, I see. Well, no, I don't know where the other side is. Rough. Oh, you're gonna shoot all those drones again. I'm gonna keep my full auto. That's... the point? We don't have this. Is there no collectible down here? Surely there's a collectible. Oh, okay. This blended in really well.
Welcome back, Captain Blazkowicz.
Howdy, Cal. What the damn hell are you doing?
Science project.
Well, you're scaring Max. Listen,
Sorry, pal. Didn't know he'd flip out like that. That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. When secret police showed up to take the boy away, Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So he blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay. Lost toy. Well, I found you.
Let's go. Not the best time.
Stop staring, BJ.
You belong to Max. I'll get you home. Neat toy. All I had was a pine cone and a box of matches.
Charlotte, do you remember the red cat? How it begged outside your window? How you fed it shrimps? Snail on the porch? Who fell down the table into your knee? You were the sunny side of Primrose Hill. The broken glass of Clapham Pride in the nursery school. The one you said our politics was killed. Remember how your smile turned into tears? How you flew into my arms and laughed and kissed music into my ears. You remember how your anger turned into fear? How you listened and listened to talks and talks and how all the promises disappeared. You remember the red cat? How it craved and how it came back every day? I think it belonged to Miss Calloway. I'm not sure. It would explain why it didn't when she went away. Do you remember Moni's smile? How she laughed and laughed at this clownish snail? When she ran down the slopes of Primrose Hill? Her first taste of beer, and her eyes when blood appeared. Or outside the playground, tears and tears and hugs and all the hugs. How she danced into the air. And how I love you, dear. How I love you, dear. Just armor upgrades, like cool.
Hey, soldier man, you keep the door to the archives, you know, like locked that. I think maybe Wyatt has a key.
Wyatt, I need the keys to the archives. You got them?
Yes, I think so. Perfect. Just gosh dang perfect.
What do you got there?
Dog tags. Wing Commander Fergus Reed of the Royal Air Force. Took those off of his dead body, wanted to return him to the RAF, but then there was no RAF.
Best damn pilot I ever saw and a hell of a soldier.
I'm not cut out for this, you know?
Cut out for what?
This. Everything. I was 18 years old, and suddenly the war was lost. Everything good in the world died. Somehow I was the one supposed to pick up the pieces and keep the resistance going, take on the whole gosh darn Nazi empire. You think I was ready for that kind of responsibility? My ignorance got so many good people killed. Remember Private Prendergast? You know, that guy, he could survive anything. So tough. Well, I got him killed, sent him out on a mission, and he never came back. I just didn't know any better. Wing Commander Fergus Reed. He wouldn't know what to do. He could have saved so many.
I made the wrong choice.
You made a stupid choice! Yes, you did! You left a boy in charge of a man's work. I should have died on that day, Captain, on that slab, and Fergus Reed should have lived. I'm not a child anymore, Captain. I know when mistakes were made. There. Leave me alone now, you hear?
Brutal. Very brutal. So I still have the train and a file to collect. Nightmare, huh? Sure, I'm interested in finding out at this very moment. Germany has betrayed us. Rome, October 13th, 1949. So we must face the bitter truth. We, the Italian people, have been fooled into thinking that our northern ally would be our country's salvation and a collaborator in rebuilding Italy to its former glory. Reports from the north are coming in, describing German tanks and infantry turning against our soldiers and attacking our own people. Witnesses describe horrible scenes of whole villages burnt and plundered. We're now just days away from complete invasion, and our weak government isn't capable of doing anything about it. As all Italians not to surrender, do not bow down to the will of the invaders. Rise and take up arms. Do whatever you can to fight back the tyranny. Rise for freedom. America loses naval supremacy. Tokyo, August 20th, 1946. The Americans are on their knees. Field Marshal Franz Gustav Byers told the gathered reporters during today's press conference the superior German submarine fleet, accompanied by its loyal Japanese allies, has helped Germany achieve a major victory in the Pacific, with more than half of the American fleet destroyed at the Battle of Leyte Gulf alone. Benevolent liberators guard China's borders. Shanghai, October 25th, 1953. Thanks to the ingenuity of German engineers, the Great Wall of China has been reinforced and upgraded by our benevolent German liberators. Hundreds of powerful automatic flak cannons have been installed along the wall, guarding the airspace from any potential invaders from the Mongolian territories. Elite German troops also have been stationed from one end to the other to guard the border. This is a great act of generosity bestowed by benevolent liberators, symbolically marking the beginning of a new era of peace in Asia. Liberation of America has begun. Washington, January 27th, 1949. The Honorable German Peace Troops embarked on a nationwide victory tour this week. The goal of this operation is to liberate the oppressed American people and protect them from dangerous insurgent elements. All remaining American military personnel are advised to stand down and report to the nearest German checkpoint. Once there, they will be issued a labored card, assigned them to work on rebuilding the country according to the superior cultural standards of the new regime. America rises from the ashes. The American spirit rises in the shadow of the mushroom-shaped cloud that was produced by Germany's evil atom bomb when it hit New York. Cells of freedom fighters have assembled across the country, undertaking of arms through targeted attacks on German VIPs and bombing of crucial military installations. American resistance is making it very difficult for the invaders to remain in control. Reports claim the German invaders have become so desperate that they're shipping elite anti-rebel units from China to prevent the insurrection from spreading. Eyewitness accounts also describe mass executions of civilians as punishment for attacks performed by the freedom fighters. Perhaps the file is just from the archives rather than one of Max's toys.
Another toy on the run.
Truck. We'll talk to Max first.
Thank you, William. Give me some time to analyze this. I think I'm onto something.
Find what you were looking for in the archives?
Yep. Got something.
Überconcrete. The essential building material of the Reich. It's based on the .E technology. It's almost perfect, but it's deteriorating through time, developing mold. Someone is tampering with the mix, someone who knows its secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of limestone that exists only in northern Croatia. Now, look at this. The name Set Roth. It appears 3 times in .E documents. According to official records, he's been detained in 1941 in Łódź and sent off to a forced labor camp in Belice in northern Croatia. Now, this is where things get interesting. The labor camp excavates limestone from a quarry for manufacture of Überconcrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Set Roth, a living member of .E.
Problem is, there are so many unknowns. This is an old man. Chances are he's dead already. We can't assault a site of this magnitude and hope to locate him before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
What is the plan?
Someone needs to go in there and find him. Go undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this, Blazkowicz?
So stupid. How's arrogant. No one is ever ready for something like this.
Hey, the train lady.
Bitte, gute Frau! Sie liegt im Sterben! Pfeife mich nicht an!
Bewegung! Saubande!
Frau Engel, was ist mit dem hier?
Zu massiv. Der frisst uns die Haare vom Kopf.
Nee, der kommt mir irgendwie bekannt vor. Der sieht wie ein Schwerbeiter aus. Bitte, Frau Engel.
Wolfgang, der hier.
Jawohl, Lagerkommandant! Durch die Tür, Sausack!
Human beings. Like cattle in this place. Need to stay calm. Remember the mission. Find Set Roth. Count to 4. Inhale. The first day is tough, my friend, clear to accept. It gets no easier, me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survived for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while. My intellect, it was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day. I'm looking for a man called Set Roth. I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other. He's in Block 4. Jay want to go there? Jay need direct the uniform. Verdammt! Look for a prisoner over there, by your right, dressed in a Block 4 uniform. Say now, Miss Milo. I heard his wife is quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to trade uniforms, let yo. But they need to distract the guards first. Nice. Distract the guards. Good trick if you want the guards on your back. Milo, I know where they keep your wife.
What? Who are you?
I'm in the same block as her.
You sure? She's not dead. Oh God, she lives.
If you're willing to swap uniforms, you can find out for yourself.
Okay. Hurry.
Na, wie sieht's aus? Können wir wieder anfahren? Die Lager sind geschmolzen. Brauchen wir unten ein paar Mechaniker. Ja, die kommen erst morgen wieder. Ja, dann machen wir Schluss für heute, oder? Ja. Komm, gehen wir saufen. Warum denn nicht? Aufgemerkte Feinde! Die Fabrik ist heute geschlossen. Kehrt sofort in eure Quartiere zurück. Insassen von Block 4 durch das rote Tor. Insassen von Block 6 durch das blaue Tor.
I hope they find what they seek, my friend. My name is Bombate. William J. Blazkowicz. Be safe out there. Safe.
See, she has a name. Concerning.
Heard of places like this. Auschwitz, Buchenwald, from east to west.
I come from Europe.
If you see the knife, turn around and look down.
You! Have you seen my daughter?
Set Roth.
Look at this Shimshin. So much muscle and physique. What for combat?
You Set Roth?
I'm not sure yet. What do you know of Set Roth?
You doubt you should. Source of the Nazi technology. I'm here to rescue you.
You're here to This is wonderful. He's here to rescue me. Who will rescue him? And then, get your back, Shimshin. Don't waste your time. I swore an oath to never betray the secrets of Das Yichud.
Oh, fuck your oath. People are dying. The resistance calls on you.
So it's a transaction of sorts, right? My personal freedom for the secrets I swore to keep. Sacrifice my honor on the altar of righteousness? Well, permit me a moment to consider, Shimshin. Here's my proposition to you. Aid me in closing this place down and I will seat you and your comrades at the table of true power. Deal? I've been working on a little project. That machine there, it moves because of stolen Dasi Hood technology. I know it very well. Now this... Don't look at this so bluntly. With this I can seize control over that machine, level the gates of this place, free everyone. I only miss one more part. Name it. That's a power source. Now, that machine, well, its electrical systems are powered by a detonic battery. You can find the detonic battery at the service station at the command building. It's in a different block, Block 6. If you can disable the automatic security systems monitoring the exits, you'll be able to make it into Block 6. I believe that there, at the guards barracks, there's a control module. It controls the security systems. Find a way in. Locate the control module. Disable the systems. Come back to me.
Easy peasy. Keep looking around a bit first. You never know when you get to come back to these kinds of places.
And how old is your son?
18. He's in the infirmary right now.
Anyway.
No, Shimshon. That's a dangerous
Hey, you. You are a big man. I can see you still have some strength. I was a big guy like you. I would do something about the guard they call the Knife. He's inside the guard's barracks. Likes to drag prisoners in there. Tortures them. Seen the smoke rising from the chimneys afterwards. Not asking you to do anything, but the right thing.
And I would happily kill a Nazi torturer.
Oh God. Stench in here.
Dachtest wohl, du könntest dich in mein Haus schleichen, was? Solche Dreistigkeit habe ich von Ungeziefern wie dir noch nie gesehen. Unglaublich.
Good thing I regenerate.
Da denkt man wüsste, wie ein Insekt denkt. Und was von ihm zu erwarten ist. Doch weit gefehlt. Du erbärmliches Stück Scheiße. Ich werde jede einzelne Kakerlake zertreten.
So that's the way out. Assuming it connects this way. There's still something downstairs. Something here. Ostensibly. Ah. Yeah, there was the medical door that we want to go through for sure. Let's go back downstairs first. We already got running low on time. Siren Call of Loot. Room here. Crazy that we didn't see him before.
That's gotta be it. A control module for the security systems. Security systems disabled. Need to find Sid.
Croatian luxury resort best in test. Zagreb, November 7th, 1960. Just dying to get away on a relaxing vacation that looked no further than Croatia's finest luxury resort, Mediterranean Pearl. The resort was listed as the world's best vacation spot in the latest issue of the #1 travel magazine, Ricin. Mediterranean Pearl lies at the beautiful city of Rabat by the clear blue Adriatic Sea on an area famous for its white pebble beaches.
You did the right thing, didn't you? Sometimes it's hard to know what is right. But what you did was a good thing. This I know.
Yep. Cool. Let's see if we can get the part. Friend is not nearby. I don't know how prisons work, but it seems strange that there wouldn't be. People readily on guard at all times.
Sometimes we have to find other ways of resistance than violence. The slightest adjustment of the chemicals destabilizes the mixture. Structural soundness erodes, mold develops armor. Security systems. It's done. Wow, Shimshin. What is your name, Igor?
Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz, yes, Blazkowicz. So, now the security systems are disabled. You can go past this gate, back through the factory, out the blue gate, inside Block 6 where the command control building is located. Sneak inside, get the detonic battery. Please act urgently before anyone notices what you have done. Herzlichai, Ingele.
What's that?
That's good luck.
Okay. That seems like an autosave, so I think we're actually just gonna call it here. But yeah, good times. Again, like, this game is much more fun than I was expecting it to be. I am not good at most shooters. People might say that I'm not good at this one either. But the fact that it plays like Half-Life is much more conducive to my experience with first-person shooter games. And the story, I mean, well written, pretty entertaining. Having a blast, fighting Nazi regime. Pretty good. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a good weekend. You know, we're getting close to spring, getting close to summer, which is what many people in the world like. I don't. I am not looking forward to the heat, but what can you do? Next week, we have a couple of things on our docket. Monday, we have Slay the Spire 2, which is phenomenal, 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend it to anyone who liked the first game or who likes roguelike deck builders. It's a good one. I'll play that for a few hours, barring some other, like if Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness comes out. Assume that that is what we will play on Monday. Then on Thursday, we're going to start the first episode of our new stream series, which will be Dark Souls 3. Again, it's a bit of a, like, stupid joke in my head to play arguably the least important game in the series and all from Software's Soulsborne ring likes, whatever. But you know, this is good. It's the one I haven't played in the longest time. It's the one that I'm most interested in playing at this very moment. So Thursday we'll start that. It'll be another binge stream, so I'll start earlier in the afternoon and go as long as I want to keep playing. And then next Friday we'll be back here with BJ Blazkowicz. Yeah, good times. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. I always enjoy seeing the numbers go up. And I hope, again, that you have a good week. Until next time, bye-bye.